Alright, one more time. This time choose connect base. And flying. You go here. And this is the space. Right. Okay, now you. Right. So you're buying food, right? Yeah. No. You're selling food, right? Okay. Let's go here and buy some materials. New Jericho Combat Armor Research. New Jericho's combat armor is based on the tactical armor initially developed by Vanadum Inc., the company founded by Tobias West that became the core of New Jericho. The initial design largely consisted of an exoskeleton operated via advanced hydraulics with additional plating to protect the user from high-caliber rounds. The current version has been enhanced and extended in a variety of ways, with emphasis on modularity and customization. Additional weapons and equipment can be attached to the plating and the power unit, allowing for a variety of configurations. Not a barnacle. Clinging to the ruins of an old library, our operatives have discovered a half-mud creature that resembles a barnacle with a human face. The creature, apparently the former head librarian, is still human enough to give them directions to its hidden treasure. Rambling and confusing, but someone quite interesting. So it's resources or this. Let's get the resources. Or points and wasted approval. It's not easy to make sense of creatures' directions, but eventually, after a lot of effort, our operatives managed to find the stash where the librarian hid his favorite book, the complete works of James Joyce. A valuable find for humanity and for those of our operatives who are into this sort of thing. Skill points are skill points, as they say. Okay, you rest, because you need rest. Stride. Beautiful amount, but amount nonetheless. And we use another technician. Check what we want to hire. You have plenty of materials. Let's check those recruits. Self-defense, strongman, and biochemist. It's okay. Strongman could be the other one. technology to do something with you. And you are point defense, thief, and potterbug. So only point defense is for you. Go. Anyway, we need aircraft. I need plenty of aircraft, but not enough resources. Our operatives in Henius 3 have discovered what looks like an abandoned town, but it actually isn't a town at all. The roads are too perfect, houses too empty according to the archives. This is a test site for automated vehicles. There are some spare parts here that would be cool use.
Research complete.
Neural implant technology. After an extensive testing program, direct control of weapons and mounted equipment is now possible with cranial input hubs. The cranial implant procedure has proven to be relatively painless and allows an individual to coordinate weapon systems by sight and thought. Oh, and here's the mission. Get even more units. And I do not want this weapon is useless.
I'm going.
Moving up.
Ah, yes.
Ow!
The neutral units. Ooh, I'm staring at aliens. Ooh, I'm not going to do anything because I'm not alerted. Skedaddle.
Let's show 'em what we can do. Like the wind. In my sights. Let's blast them.
Let's have a look.
On the lookout. Here goes nothing.
Aye.
Let's do this.
Let's blast them. Ready to roll.
Can't wait. Let's rock.
Receiving.
Let's just get it over with.
Find those boxes. She should be behind, right?
Let's just get it over with.
Boxes. Right boxes, but didn't hit her.
Okay.
Sure thing.
I'll be right there.
Really? Where's the exit? That way? I feel cheated.
Ready to fire.
Oh. Why do I feel cheated?
Already
Oh, damn it.
Too easy.
I was born ready. I'll be right there.
Focus. Focus.
Jump away. You're more in trouble with the siren. Away. able to kill the siren out of spite.
I'm listening. Aiming.
Maybe not. You put you here and able to shoot.
Sure.
And we have more soldiers than we need. Gathering arms. Bastion Irazo is an independent haven founded by refugees during World War III. It grew to its present size when the surviving nation states finally collapsed during the Second Mist. It welcomes people with mutations, but it is not allied with the disciples of Anu, as its people are generally suspicious of religious leaders. The Heaven's Mayor is one of its first citizens, Fabio Mena, a Costa Rican engineer specialized in communications who accidentally found himself becoming a leader. Please just call me Fabio, most people here do, he says. Being called mayor is strange. I'm just a man who tries to keep this place running. There is something Fabio requires our help with. My brother, Felipe. Well, it's a really long story, but he disappeared during the first mist. And I've been looking for him. I know what you're thinking, he's dead. But our family, well, again, it's a really long story. Let's say there are reasons he may have survived, and recently I found out he may be living in a haven controlled by disciples of Anu. I've been trying to send word, but they won't forward my messages to him, so I need to rescue him. Well, let's contact the annual. As it turned out, the problem can be solved diplomatically. Felipe, whose mutations are quite extensive, was willingly joined the monastic order of Saint Contemplation, and Fabia's messages were not relayed to avoid disturbing Felipe's meditation. In this case, however, an exception will be made with the blessing of the Exalted. The two brothers will be temporarily reunited. Fabio and Felipe have chosen paths that are not compatible with each other. They're brothers and they will find a way of dealing with it. Family, as a wise man once said, should not end in blood.
Construction complete.
How are you doing? You, but you halfway there.
Research complete.
Right on the vivisection. There is evidence that the specimen used to be human, but was subjected to violent mutation. The creature appears to have been engineered with the goal of acting as an infiltrator, combining speed and camouflage capabilities. Taken from marine and land species, the specimen has proven devious in its attempts to escape, suggesting it has retained a significant part of its human intelligence. Yet all attempts to communicate with it have failed. Attempts to restore the creature's mind process to its human state have also proven unsuccessful. The ruins. Passing over the destroyed town, our operatives detected a weak light shining from the top of a building. It's possible that one or more survivors have turned the top floor into a shelter. Our operatives have found a survivor exhausted but otherwise hale. The individual in question escaped the destruction of a nearby independent haven some time ago and holed up here waiting for the creatures to move on. An experienced fighter, they would like to join Phoenix Project. I recruit Gertrude Rodriguez. That's our combination. Who is Gertrude? An assault, sniperist, thief, and strongman. Could you decide you want to be someone special, but no, you say to be a sniper, a infiltrator, and a heavy. An assault. Good lord.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Which one? It's a little far. Let's attack. Let's defend because we need to. Bridge. Our operatives have sat down on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. It looks like a group of people try to start up haven here, building out from underneath the bridge, but the construction has been left unfinished. Either these people were killed or they decided to move on. There's not much left, but something is better than nothing. Harmony's mission. Most havens started as shelters or military installations, but Harmony was a music school. Before the Pandora virus, James O'Hearn was a pianist and music teacher. When things fell apart, he and his students transformed the school into a fortress, more out of necessity than choice. But slowly the community grew and O'Hearn became its leader. O'Hearn has a mixed reputation. Some say he's a sweet, kind man who cares about his people. Others say he's a sociopath who cares about nothing but power. The one thing that's certain is that music is the core of his beliefs. Music plays constantly in the Haven, even at night, and his compositions are played at 3 weekly services. The Haven has a good relationship with the disciples of Anu, and many of his students believe O'Hearn's music will bring them closer to the dead god. O'Hearn welcomes our operatives into the Haven. He's friendly and humble. I wanted to hire you, I suppose, for a mission. That's how this works, right? He says, I'm afraid it will seem quite absurd, but if I pay you, it should be okay, right? I want you to return something to me, a little bit of shit music. That's all. Something I wrote a long time ago for someone who's no longer with us. In this world, anyway. Would you do that for me if I provide the coordinates? I know where it is, but I can't send one of my students. It's simply not up to such a task. Claps his hands together. Wonderful! I thought you'd say no. Honestly, it's a silly thing to ask for, I know. But music connects to us to cosmos. It's the language of creation, and I suppose there's a value that can't quite be put into words. So where is it? Down here. It's the shotgun.
Research complete.
Iron vivisection. Summary. The capabilities and behavior of this creature are so narrowly focused, we can only assume that some extraordinary intelligence is coordinating the mutation process. The Chiron originates from larger, more sophisticated gestation structures than those of the human-sized Pandoran mutations. Our speculation is that very large, probably immobile organism sits on the heart of such structures. Language, very little, we suspect it responds to some kind of signaling from more intelligent Pandorans. Countermeasures, multiple weapons tests on live specimen has given our operatives greater effectiveness against these mutants in the field. Right. Right. This is map. This little map. I have elbow on something somewhere. Ah,
Aiming.
it's pointless.
On it.
They're not getting past me. Let's do this. Check this out.
Rolling out.
Advancing. I can see them.
Moving to coordinates.
Taking them out.
That was typical AI. Isn't that annoying? Or not, but I'm not speaking. See, not able to. He could. Let's, exchange one for one, I believe.
Ready.
Target confirmation.
Channel open, ready to fire. Is that really the best they can do?
Go here, then yeah, but not really. Good. What you call it, screaming with me.
Let's show them what we can do.
Ready, willing, and able.
Right there. Preparing to fire. Moving.
Gosh. And it's more.
I was born ready. Reporting enemy contact.
Well, not my soldier, so to say.
Here comes the Phoenix. Finger on the trigger.
Bastards.
Five by five. recovering.
Rolling out. Hostile destroyed. I'm on the move. Let's do this.
Can't wait. Executing.
Ready to engage.
How are they too accurate with this gun?
No!
Same for you.
I'm ready. Let's see now. Let's go.
Moving to coordinates. I'm on Overwatch. Let's go!
Ah, yeah.
Area covered.
The Phoenix Project has done a lot of good for New Jericho, protecting our havens and assisting us with our plans. So, in the spirit of mutual friendship and cooperation, I would like to offer you this gift. I hope we can work together again soon. The plan is still far from complete, and I'm sure the Phoenix Project still has much to contribute.
What are we doing? Now we're in the base. We're never going to get sporty with ammo. Okay, so a little rest. Even reports. Yeah, what do we have? Arthur Brute Champion, species classification A Alpha E1, an enhanced form of the brute with a strengthened shield and pincer, Observed specimen exhibits increased intelligence and are capable of cunning and tactical thought on the battlefield. To be approached with extreme caution. He also has improved head. Shield bearer champion. Almost the toughest one. This creature is highly evolved shield bearer, equipped with enhanced pincer and shielded arms. Unlike other creatures, it is speculated that its method of combat is to attract attention to itself, giving the opportunity of other creatures to flank the attackers. Only missing the Amulet Carapace. Species classification in Gamma 2, a multiple mutation of the scourge with a biotechnologically superior grenade attachment, and it remains unknown whether the Pandorans are producing the weapons or have found a way to biologically enhance them. Buried, that's the new spaceship aircraft. The new mutation spawned from the Festering skies is aggressive and tenacious. Its well-coordinated fight patterns indicate a sinister sense of purpose. Field reports and collected footage shows that Berif strikes are carefully planned in advance and executed with alarming haste and precision. Threat level very high. Corruption node. A highly evolved form of the Pandora virus has been reported to attack human settlements by attaching itself to structures and machinery to form a powerful symbiotic connection. Affected havens are completely overtaken by the creature, and all of the residents are kept in a mindless state serving the Pandorans. Recent reports indicate corruption nodes are able to establish similar telepathic connection with AI-operated aircraft and using it to attack other humans despite the evidence of high intelligence. No attempt at peaceful contact with the creature has been successful yet. Julius Apocalypse. Our operatives have discovered what can only be described as a luxury shelter, an underground facility so extravagant it beggars belief. It has multiple swimming pools, a gym, a sauna, a cinema, even a dedicated VR room. The only thing it doesn't have is people. Uh, Entertainment is rare in this dark and invisible world, but nothing could be more necessarily faced with the relentless horror of the Pandora virus. Our operatives often struggle to maintain their sanity, and having access to films and games help them forget about what they've seen, if only for a little. Yeah.
Research complete.
Poison 1 vivisection. An analysis of the subject's behavior has shown it can sense and move towards its intended target with no regard for preservation. Experiments have shown that only fire affects as a deterrent. Though there is no full guarantee this will stop the creature, interestingly enough, the poison worm is only able to produce its bioactive substance while alive. Attempts to duplicate the process have been unsuccessful so far, but are still ongoing. Our physiological analysis of the live specimen has given our soldiers some tactical advantages in battle. Okay, you're healed, so we can go here. Since we have an additional person, maybe we should also send you. But I do not have equipment for you, neither armor, only armor. So no, you cannot go.
The disciples of Annihilation is under attack.
Really? Where? Here, and then we need to succeed. Well, off you go then. Our optics have discovered the cryogenics laboratory Sam's mentioned in his notes. It appears to have been a government facility, possibly a black site of some kind, as far as we can tell. Sam's came here to examine samples collected in the 1960s. Unfortunately, the facility has been compromised and now functions as a base for a group of raiders. Now. Shotgun. I need shotgun. Also have a shotgun. We have 0 out of 4. Okay. Let's see how this poison thing works out.
Finger on the trigger.
Uh-huh.
Ready to fire. Gotcha.
They can't stop me. Here I come. What? Acquiring target. Operative on the move.
Sure thing. On the move.
Ah. Wall sniper rifle, sniping.
Here we go. Open it.
Here we go.
Alright.
I can make a difference. So good.
Targeting.
Crunch time. Reposition.
Shake it, baby. Insights.
Here I come.
This is bullshit. What?
Ready for action. Sprinting. On my way.
My turn.
Here we go.
Ready to rumble. They can't scare me. Here we go.
Snipers needs to go on.
I'm on the move.
Comms online. I'll keep going. I'm repositioning. This is going to make all the difference. Here I come.
On the move. Let's have a look. Easy enough.
Action. I'm gonna do this.
Action.
Oh, there they are.
My turn.
What's the plan?
I'm repositioning. Like target practice. Hostile neutralized.
Finger on the trigger. Come get take that. Finger on the trigger.
Sure thing.
You like that?
Let me see. All I need is a clear shot. No! Zooming in.
Ready to go to work. Let's do this.
Okay. Up face through him.
Here I am, let's do this. On my way. Zooming in.
I need a moment.
Sure thing.
On my way.
Okay, so one is the final guy.
Let's go. I'm repositioning.
Ah, section. Right.
In the 1960s, the Phoenix Project clashed with an unknown intelligence outfit associated with the CIA. One of these clashes concerned the cultures stored in this lab, said to be responsible for a terrible plague somewhere in what was then called the Third World. At the time of his death, my great-grandfather was trying to force the CIA to at least share some samples, but they denied everything, even the existence of this lab. It looks like the research was abandoned in the late 1970s. I'm not sure why. The samples are degraded, but if my analysis is correct, this is the Pandora virus. Sometimes I wonder whether the only reason we survived as a species is sheer luck.
Thanks to our investigation of Randolph Symes III, we have now gathered sufficient information to initiate a study of the Pandora-virus. Research available. With the facility secured, our operatives have carefully retrieved the viral samples that were stored here. They are in less than ideal shape, but preliminary analysis suggests it's extremely likely that we're looking at some version of the Pandora virus. A more rigorous analysis will be initiated immediately. Right? That will be it for today. So thank you for watching and